So if God is real and He wants to prosper you and increase you, well, then where's the money? Hey, it's Matthew David, the Minister of Allowing. So check this out. I want to tell you some interesting things that have happened in my life, 2 examples, and then I want you to apply it to your life. And I think if you do, I think you'll have a much greater likelihood of capturing the harvest. So here's proof that the full blessing is already poured out. And I know you're going to look back at your life and say, wow, he's right. So here's the deal. Back in 2009, I was looking back on a video that I made while I was playing guitar, and I looked at the video and instantly it jumped out at me. I had an Anytime Fitness t-shirt on. Now, why is that important? Well, in 2009 I was in the fitness industry, and this is when, you know, I needed money. Money was an issue in my life back then. Well, lo and behold, I was wearing an Anytime Fitness t-shirt. Why is that important? Because our opportunity, you see, our opportunity is always at hand. Your miracle is here right now. See, the irony is that it was in plain sight where I couldn't see it. Had I just recognized that that was a franchise opportunity that I could have capitalized on, borrowed the money, gotten involved in, I would have crushed it. My friend bought into that franchise, and he has 38 maybe of those locations, and he's made millions of dollars doing it. So you see right there, in that little snapshot of time, it was already visible, but yet it was not recognized. So what I'm telling you is, like one of my mentors, Mike Murdoch, made a song about, your miracle is moving towards you. Something like that. It's already here. Okay, now fast forward to 2013. 2013, this is when I was living in an 8,000 square foot mansion, driving exotic cars, had a 7-figure business that I created. You know, it was an amazing prosperity demonstration. But yet, it was limiting, because guess what? I made an audio series on prosperity, and I was telling people about Bitcoin in 2013. Now, back then, I could have probably easily sunk 100, 200, 300,000, whatever, into Bitcoin and not even had felt the difference. Guess what? I didn't do it. But yet I knew about it. It was right there in plain sight. I listened to the audio and it was right there. So here we have 2 examples of 2 multi-million-dollar fortunes missed. Okay? Now, not that I did badly, because I did fine. But I'm saying limitation through the lens of our narrow focus is what's happening all day, every day. You see, your harvest is already here. Something in your environment, something you're already saying, or something you're already involved in or have access to, contains everything you desire and more. So now the question is, how are you going to tap into that? Well, if you could for one moment recognize that outside of everything that you think about all day long, and all of the problems that you obsess about, and all of the, vision that you hold of where you're going with your life, recognize that there is an alternate reality, that God has maybe even bigger plans that He's putting in the picture of your life right there in front of you. And so take a snapshot of your life and look at it objectively, and look at it like you're looking at a crime scene of what's missing here, what's going on here, and look for the pieces, look for the clues. and do some reflection, because I promise you, something that's happening right now in your environment contains a much bigger harvest for you than what you're doing right now. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this revelation, because the full blessing is already here. Now, one of the easiest ways to do this is you go to MatthewDavidHurtado.com, follow my 3-2-1 prosperity formula, and what you'll do is you'll learn how to create expectation, how to get judgments out of the way, and you'll learn how to align yourself in a state of vibrational joy, so that it will become much more likely that you'll be in the vibrational proximity of this recognition that you need. And see, in that vibration, I can see these things now, but I've missed so many of them, and I don't want to miss any more, and you shouldn't either. Take care. God bless. Love you.